Well, to tennis now, and Novak Djokovic faces deportation after the Australian government revoked his visa for a second time. Immigration Minister Alex Hawke says in light of public interest, he used his ministerial discretion to cancel the visa. The decision comes just days before play begins at the Australian Open, and Djokovic is appealing the decision. His case is being brought to the federal court of Australia. It is set to begin in just a few moments' time. The world number one will be detained again until the legal process plays out. Djokovic could also receive a 3-year ban from re-entering Australia as a result of the deportation order. The 20-time Grand Slam champ remains in the draw, and his section is scheduled to begin play on the opening day of the tournament. Andy Murray, who faced Djokovic in 4 Australian Open finals, shared his thoughts on the whole ordeal.
It's not a good situation. I'm not going to sit here and start kicking Novak whilst he's down. Yeah, just want it obviously to get resolved. I think it would be good for everyone if that was the case. It just seems like it's dragged on for quite a long time now, and yeah, not great for the tennis, not great for the Australian Open, not great for Novak. Yeah, and obviously a lot of people have criticised obviously the government here as well, so it's not been good.
ESPN's Patrick McEnroe spoke about the saga this morning on Get Up.
When it comes to this story, okay, this is political dynamite, Mike, down in Australia. From the moment that Novak Djokovic got on the plane to go try to win his record 21st major. Of course, he's tied with Nadal and Federer, and we've all been assuming that he's going to end up as the greatest player of all time. Now, remember, he's won the Australian Open 9 times. This has gone back and forth. Unfortunately for Novak, you can think what you want to think about the way he's handled it. He's made some mistakes. Clearly, he's made the decision not to be vaccinated. All those things have factored into this decision. But at the end of the day, this is about public opinion and about politics in Australia. And Novak Djokovic has become a political pawn down under.
Let's talk about what, if anything, this does to his legacy, because you mentioned it. He's much younger than Federer, and he's younger than Nadal as well. So, yes, the overwhelming likelihood is that he will, when he retires, he will have won the most slams of any player of all time. But certainly, he's not nearly as beloved internationally as those players are, as revered as those players are. And now he has this. So how do you expect this ultimately to impact his legacy?
Well, I don't think it's going to affect his legacy as a tennis player, right? As you said, he's got the numbers to back it up. I sort of think of it in the same way we think about Aaron Rodgers. You know, if he leads the Packers to the Super Bowl, of course, that's going to be great for his legacy as a football player. But what he's done along the way, it certainly affects the way people think of him generally. And so, same with Kyrie Irving. If the Brooklyn Nets win the NBA title, we'll think of him as affecting what they were able to do on the court. But off the court, it's similar for Novak Djokovic. He's going to still, in my opinion, go down as the greatest player of all time when this is all said and done. But his legacy is clearly being tainted by the way he's handling it, by some of the stances he's taken publicly. And I think the big question, Mike, moving forward is, does he play in Australia? So that's still on the table. And then what happens throughout the course of the rest of the tennis season? Because the rules are changing in other countries around the world, including our own in the United States.
Well, Djokovic is scheduled to play his opening round match on Sunday against fellow Serb Miomir Kecmanovic. Djokovic has won 3 straight Aussie Opens, 9 total, and can set a new men's singles record with his 21st career Grand Slam. Full tournament coverage begins Sunday exclusively on TSN.
Right, look at this.